the angry cat in the background. Yes. Ooh. We're almost at naming day, guys. 100 days of Interloper. Almost at naming day. Huh. I want to take those with me? Where's my plan? Map. That's not going to help. Inventory. Let's see here. Okay, so. Hello, Josh. How you doing? How you doing, Sasquatch? Good to see you. Okay, we have no active trades. Okay, so we have everything that we would have gotten from the trader. Are we leave? Oh yeah, we're gonna go get we're looking for ptarmigan, aren't we? And I have 3 pieces of cedar on me for reasons. Reasons I don't understand. Ptarmigan though. Which house are we in? Ptarmigan, ptarmigan, ptarmigan. Which house are we in? Because we can go back to Mystery Lake. We are on the Jackrabbit Island? Yes. Yes, we are. Half dozen arrows is good enough for me, right? Hopefully. Should be good enough for this guy. Can't miss all the time. And who knows, we might find more arrows. You never know. I used to be so afraid of this part of the map. Ooh, a stick. I used to be so afraid of this part of the map. Because the wolf that was always here. We'll do a little bit of beachcombing on our way out. Just the tiniest bit. We get some reclaimed wood. We get a cattail head I don't need, so I will not be picking. Well, you know what? I'll pick it up. Put it over here. Don't want to messing with my beach combing spawn. She's chilly. Whoa. See that? Oh. Ugh. Excuse me. I'm sneezing. Oh my, that was intense. I've had some pretty bad allergies. Yeah, I'm hoping for fish, not cattails. Heads. We got full condition. It's not doing anything silly though. Oh. Look at that. Yeah, I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. Oh, please don't. Oh.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
You needs this. I guess we'll eat this stuff. You know, we're hungry anyway. Oh, look, a stick. But that's it. Looks like okay. So we found fish, and I'd already cooked them, so good. Another salt deposit. I guess they want you using a lot of salt in this game, eh? Very rarely do. I've never made the curing box. And you know, it's not because I'm like too good for the curing box. I have so much food everywhere. And with eating 5, you know, there's like 2,000 cattails on your average interloper map. So, there's a bear over there. He and I are going to go our separate ways. He can go his way, I'll go mine. There's no need for anyone to fight. I could hear him, eh? I knew he was close. I didn't know he was like right over the hill, though. That extra piece of coal is nice. Ups easy there, Jerky McJerkison. Just talking about the mouse. Not personally. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, we're going to go get those ptarmigan. Of course, we're leaving cattails for later. Do we have saplings? Birch saplings there. Bit of a tough go for saplings. Really? I mean, they're everywhere, but nowhere. Like, we just walked away from... Wait, did I take those with me? Good question. Question answered with a no. But I do have some cured gut on me, so... Even if we're not that well set up at the... at Mystery Lake... We can still do something there with, you know, fishing or whatever. So, we'll do it that way. Yeah, use our cured gut to help us. Sometimes there's saplings up there, and sometimes there's saplings up here. Oh, look, a stick. Oh, the Twilight Zone. Is that a wolf? What is that? I don't hear a cougar. There's a wolf up ahead, I'm pretty sure. Excuse me. See him before he sees me, though. Whoa, there he is, right in front of me. Do I have? I do not. There we go. Ah. He's doing some weird stuff, that one. Okay, well, I did see him before he saw me. Okay, we gotta warm up. And I will take this time to shut my mic off and blow my nose for my sneezing fits. Sorry, guys. The allergies. Yeah, I didn't get a good sleep last night, and for some reason when I'm low on sleep, my allergies, my environmental allergies bug me more. I don't know, it's because I'm tired and I'm rubbing my eyes, or my allergies are like, oh, he's sleeping. Let's do anything we can to prevent him from having a nap. Ooh. A bad hat and some potentially very bad food. Together at last. Because I do not have eating 5. Let's take a look at my skills. There they are. Oh, I do have eating 5. Okay, so I can eat that. It's the archery 5 that I want. Help me with those wolf encounters. Okay, I'm going to have a quick nap, actually. It'd be best. Pike Henry, how are you doing? Physically, I suppose I'm ready for winter, but mentally, absolutely not. I don't see crows anywhere. I do want to have a look. Just to see if I can see a downed wolf down there anywhere. I didn't find an arrow, but I found 3 arrow shafts. Still freezing though. Yeah, I'm gonna run to the trailer actually. Just to warm up again. Only problem is wasting some good weather, but we're freezing and I don't want to start a fire. Alright, starting to lose condition here.
It's so cold. I just want to lay down for a bit.
I'm really glad I went on this walk. Ptarmigan or no, we have gotten some coal. Phew. Ooh. Let's put that away.
Man, I could use a drink.
I bet you. You just ate beef jerky and a granola bar. Dry back to back. Want some thirsty stuff there. Okay. Only have a liter for traveling, but we do have... I do have fuel. Now a lot of it. So... we can stop and start a fire. I just... would have preferred to have a nice, you know, a free warm-up and safe nap, you know? Because, of course, it's time for a nap, guys. Ooh, guns. Too bad I don't get guns. Well, actually, it's better I don't get guns. Don't really care for them. Alright. Having a wood stove is wonderful. It's a great workaround for on-grid. If the grid fails you, still got a wood stove. I mean, it's not great in August if you got to cook on a wood stove, but... and then you can even just cook outside, right? On fire. Okay. We still have the same weather. is minus 18, so still down 3 arrows. Hey Jamie, how are you doing? We're late. We're looking for birds. Yeah. Looking for birds. We'll do the scary walk. I know I haven't been across the trestle yet this game. We've never even actually been in the ravine. First time in the ravine, guys. And we're like almost day 100. How many days are we? Yeah, 85. Getting close to naming day. Down to 91%. Ah, goodbye. Scary bridge. Whoops.
I hate being told, because I really do.
Wait a second. Huh. Yeah, this character has not gone to the far territories at all.
I've never felt so
Oh,
cold
here we go.
in my life.
Oh, wait. The chicken head of friendship. Oh, I have ended 2 runs on that trestle bridge. Not because of anything embarrassing or sneezy or anything like that. I didn't. Part of it was I didn't have enough faith in the hitbox that is the train track itself. It's pretty forgiving. And so I ended up getting all shaky and then I fell and died. Not a very glamorous way to go out. And then I was doing the whiteout challenge. So I was fairly new to the game, but I was like not pretty sure. I was positive that there was a jug of lantern fuel, jerry can, in this region, like over there at the rail cars, and there was. But when I went back over the trestle bridge, fell to my death. So, because I was trying to gather things like lantern fuel for the whiteout challenge, and instead I fell off. I fell off the side of the Fell off the side of the trestle bridge there. And then didn't try the whiteout challenge again for like a year and a half. Maybe longer. What's going on over here? All sorts of crows. Let's check this empty metal container. Nice and empty. Oh, it's a dear friend of mine. Yeah, so we haven't scaled down the ravine or anything like that. Huh. Ooh, I like this 2 downward arrow thing we got going on. There's no snow chickens in the ravine, is there, guys? Ooh, a piece of birch bark. Ooh, a stick. Oh yeah, I used to have a stove like that when I was young. Pike in a farmhouse I used to live in. And then the second house I lived in a farmhouse setting like that was it was just a box stove. Really simple box. You can leave that wood for later. Maybe when we harvest that deer. Yeah, let's grab these pieces of birch bark, though. Love that. Yeah, we're getting so much birch bark. I might even make myself a tea tonight, you know? Because look it's everywhere. But that wind kicked up and feels like minus 27. Time of day, though, if you're out of the wind, feels like minus 27. We're not out of the wind. Minus 14. Much better out of the wind. I'm not going to go with deer murdering. What was called that? Well, these guys have their happy little deer lives, you know? Nothing's died in the ravine for a bit. We'll keep it that way. Okay, guys? Don't race me, though. Aha! Me with the deer! Running. Oh, look, a piece of coal. Alright. Leave the ravine. Loons! Yeah, mine was a little box stove about 2 feet high by maybe 3 feet long. Not even. 2.5 feet long, maybe 20 inches tall. The door wasn't very big. Huh, okay, let's go inside. We're good, guys. We're good. We can do an overnight of here if we have to. Actually, let's go across the street. Just run in here real quick. Janet, how are you doing? Holy cow, we got like 8, 9 people in here. Depending on what second you're looking at YouTube.
Freezing.
That's awesome. Welcome to the garage party, everyone. It's always so good to see y'all. Spending some time with me. Yeah, we'll spend the night in the dam. That ambiance, you know. Sounds like a horrible, creepy place to sleep. It is. It is. I couldn't imagine feeling good about sleeping in a place like this. You're gonna be like, yes, off to bed. That's a lot of feathers. All right, but we got a couple of arrowheads, to say the least. Let's fix that bedroll of ours. A little whirl. There we go. 100%. Love it. Now let's eat some traveling foods. We'll eat these guys because they're dry. Do I have a birch tea? I don't. Should have a fire maybe.
I'm getting tired.
Yes, getting tired. Do you want to sleep in the lower part of the dam where it's even worse? Yeah, let's do it that way. Just curious if I left myself anything here. That's the reason why we ran across the street, was to see if I left anything here. Yeah, see, you never know with me. I always like to kind of look around, especially if I'm in the dam, because, like, I'll be like... On Interloper, I hate searching the dam. What's the point of searching the dam on Interloper? I'm not going to find a great, like, pair of boots or something that's just going to be, like, look at me. What am I going to find? What am I going to find? Oh my god, why am I carrying that? We'll have to do an inventory organizational thing. Do you have a feather? Yes. Okay, good. Alright, I don't have a kilogram of questionable meat on the floor. Pretty interesting. We'll use the torch. And seeing as I carried 3 of these darn things all the way over here, the only option is, yeah, birch bark. We're just going to start a fire. Without. Yeah, I like this because it's absolutely, it is the, like, it feels horrible. Like, no, darn it. Maybe it's like from the days of when you had to share the space with a wolf. If you're lucky, the wolf was already dead. This was one of the most challenging places to fight a wolf, too. Because he could be anywhere. And he could be not here. That's what really got me about that wolf, was sometimes you could actually walk through this and not encounter the wolf. Sometimes you would walk in and he'd howl right away.
I'd eat snow if the hypothermia wouldn't kill me.
Well, how about you just drink water? It won't be enough to satiate the thirst completely, but the juice of the deathfish will come in. Deathfish. Now, we've got a lot of flour. What I need is water, of course, and maple syrup, of course. That's where we're going with the trader. We got to get buddy with him. However, the main thing I want to do is get some broth, maybe three jars of it, and hump it back to coastal. All right, we can do another water. Let's make some porridge for breakfast, maybe. And then bannock for, we can eat bannock for breakfast as well. Ah, pan bread and porridge. Mmm, with nothing to sweeten or change the flavor. It would be such an unsatisfying meal. But if you're really hungry, it would be such a great meal. I'm going to eat one of the chunks of bannock right now. And we're going to take this skillet with us. And I'm going to do this, because I don't need a bunch of water. We have over 3 liters, so that's enough. Ooh. I can't remember. I remember I started playing one of the Halloween bits, and oh, that's what I really wanted to do, wasn't it? Can we drink it? Yes. It'll let us because of the calories. Bam. And you know what else I should be doing right now? Quickly cooking another one of those. Okay, and then I have it. Okay, good. Perfect. There we go. Let's sleep for 9 hours. Watch that condition just take off there. It like it races and then it slows down, right? The tease. Okay, I wish I didn't look up. Where is the barrel? There's the bed. Okay. Quick sip of water. Alright, that's enough. And then sleep for 3 more hours. It's going to be a day where I'm not going to want to walk anywhere till noon anyhow, so. Might even make an arrow. We do have a bunch of arrowheads. I was going to leave some at the Mystery Lake location. Oh, that hurts. But for everyone's sanity, let's just do this. Now, I didn't check the rail cars where the deer were jumping about in the ravine. You know what? That is right. That is right close. And if there's a jerry can in that train car, I would love to see it. You know? Okay. So I did some of the fundamentals. Oh, yeah. See? Like we might find a candy bar or something in one of these. But that's the whole darn thing about... You end up wasting more calories looking in a garbage can you've already looked in. So I have been in the room. It's just... Huh. Yeah. Ever since Loons found an ear wrap in there, that one's been pretty... But then they made that thing... Wait, no. There we go. Then they made the, this thing here. Up, where is it? Oh, I don't have it yet. Okay, well, I'm going to drop that coat. There we go. There's all the clothing. Clothing. Head wrap. Yes. This thing. Improvised insulation. We got to make that, man. We got to kill some ptarmigan. Alright, I'm going to take 2 of these with me. Yeah, just in case. Yeah, and then we can just ignore this place. Excuse me. I'm sniffling still. Have to fix that if I can. Ooh, a foggy morning. Can't tell if that's going to be good or bad for me. But yeah, let's go check that, those train cars. See if we can find ourselves a, Oh! Yeah, I'm sorry about the allergies, guys. But yeah, I keep forgetting that you can do that. I keep forgetting that you can, grab the fire barrel and walk it up some stairs. Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting. Like that. That's a fundamental part of the game now, is that you can redecorate your interiors.
My fingers feel numb.
That's a rock. Besides, I just got all this condition back. I don't want to, be completely full. But of course, we'll stop in at the trailers there and have ourselves a quick nap, and then be on our way again. Catch that guy on the way out. So yeah, fingers crossed. Whoa! Don't fall off this. Ooh, another piece of scrap metal. Sure. Fingers crossed. We don't have a. Oh, that's nice, but it's not what I'm looking for. There's the rope. Whoa, there is lantern fuel here. Not like you'd expect. Alright, come with. But there was lantern fuel there. Just not the jerry can of lantern fuel, and I don't know how much was in that. I didn't actually stop to look. Actually, we can stop into that cave and have a nap. And this is as good a place as any. Well, actually, it's a pretty good place to drop this rope. Boom. All right. Let's stop in at that cave and get some rest. Oh, here we go. Quick nap for the girl who went on a run and got that stuff. Actually, you know what? Here, let's put this away. Inventory. 0.28. I like that. Not bad. Not a small amount. Here, 1 second, guys. It did that lovely thing where it wait a second, where it keeps the empty container, but like there's nothing there anyway. Okay, here we go. Let's just sleep for an hour. That should get her up to tops. Oh, I know, you had some stuff there. Like, if you just would have followed the rail line back to the ravine, or not to the ravine, to the dam, you would have been in a warmer situation with beds, potentially catch some toilet water, He's got enough calories if he grabs a couple of cattails on his way out of there. Oh yeah, that guy could have done it. Maybe he just went in there looking for matches and was just like, ah, we're done. And that was it. Yeah, not enough lantern fuel to start a fire if he did come across something, right? But enough to make a couple of torches. Like nice, what I like to call classy torches, you know? Yeah, it's that last little, yeah. It's the last little dribble. She's just like that. She's halfway through her cold meter. Get that little bow out. Just in case one of these stumps with ears turns out to be a wolf. So far as way seems clear.
I could eat a horse.
I know you could. I know you could. Alright. Let's eat some not horse. Well, you know, I don't know, right? I don't know what's in the beef jerky. Round that out with a couple of cattails. We are in the land of cattails after all. I mean, I like to kind of carry them and I look at them more as like, eat one more, sure. We'll go even number. But, you know, I look at them more as like a get you out of jail kind of free card, you know, when it comes to your food, than an actual food I would use. Yeah, let's make prepared birch bark like we want to stand here in the warmth for half an hour. Because that's all it'll take is half an hour. But now all our birch bark, I can't set any of my birch bark on fire, and it's ready to go. So, yeah. Here we go, guys. Looking for snow chickens on our way through as well. We don't need to kill a moose. I mean, we could kill a moose. I would rather not. Is there a lot to deal with? We've got the materials I could. But honestly, I'd rather like kill a deer kind of in this area rather than a moose. And then, okay, we've definitely been here. And then have some food ready so when I'm walking through, you know, I can, you know, stop and eat some food. You know, like not anything that's just been given as an example in particular, but kind of like this, I guess. Note to self, I have food by the dam. Okay, cool. We have already done that, the thing that I was talking about doing. So that's nice to know. Kind of goofy. And now I have a full belly of deer meat, which is so good. All right, let's see if we can get into a fight here. The Terminator wolf is real. Normally I'd go up on that rock there and get some high ground into the low ground look. I don't usually like to blindly go over that little hump. Yeah, if you think I've been killed here a couple of times, you have guessed it correctly. What was it? Many years ago now, people would ask me, you know, how do you get this good on Interloper? And I was like, oh, I just died anywhere between 200. I think my last, because your sandbox used to go up every time you died. And so I'd had maybe a half dozen to maybe 10 deaths on the other settings. Because Voyager's pretty gentle. You know, it takes you 3 or 4 good playthroughs on Voyager, and you're like, oh, okay. You know, it gives you a day of no animals, your first day. You have all sorts of food everywhere, even though it doesn't feel like it when you're new like that. But, you know, Voyager's pretty gentle. And I only played Stalker like once. And then I went from gentle Voyager to Stalker and was like, okay, this is Voyager with more wolves. Whoop-de-doo. And then I started playing Interloper, and I was like, I don't know how you're supposed to play this game. Because, of course, Voyager and my one thing of Stalker did not... I might have understood the mechanics of the game a bit, but the idea of starting a fire beside a carcass to keep warm? Furthest thing from my mind. Really, it was, because... I'm going to have to fight this guy, aren't I? Is he walking away from me or towards me? Ah, he's walking towards me. I was just about to duck. What are we doing? Are we doing this? Alright. Good move. Good move. Good move. So I guess we got out of his... what would be his comfort zone there. We're probably going to have to kill that guy at some point if we want to make a living here on the lake. I don't know if I want to do that. I might just, if I can, kill a bunch of ptarmigan here. And like up above too. Because those are my two guaranteed, not guaranteed, but 2 spots. I know where the little birds are. Oh, and up on the, up by the fire watch too. The tower. Watchtower there, yeah. Anyhow. We didn't get killed. That was the important part. Rabbit meat. Yeah, almost a kilogram of it. That's pretty good. All right, let's head in. Let's see what I've left myself here. Oh. Oh. Okay. Couple of things. Couple of nice things. Oh. Okay. What's going on? I didn't know I was this kind to myself. Okay. Not that kind, but okay. So there's a lot of stuff here. That's pretty good. I might at some point start shuffling stuff around here. Like grab this guy and send it over by... I like it over here. So you just move the workbench a little to the left and then grab the thing and put it there. I think you gotta kill this table. Or at least I'll kill it. So we've got 2 wolf pelts here. And 2 deer hides. What are my clothing looking like? So if I wanted boots, that's only 2. I could make myself deerskin boots here. We could carry these wolf pelts back with us to Coastal Highway after we've got the soup ingredients, the stew ingredients. Uh-huh. Okay. Right. How bad is it? I mean, should fix that just because. Yeah. Alright. Well, let's warm up for a second here while I, again, blow my nose. Sorry, guys. Oh, I did not turn the thing back on. I'm sorry. Microphone. So, yeah, I'm like, it's wild. My allergies is like really making it difficult to stream this evening. Okay, so let's see if we can find some snow chickens. We're warm. We've got stuff sort of organized. Okay, yeah, there's sometimes some broken ribs walking around out here too, isn't there? All right, let's be careful. I'm hoping that there's some snow chickens up top. Maybe even we'll bunk down in this cave tonight too. It is my favorite cave. Yeah, I know, right? I was just sitting there. I was talking about stuff for a while, guys. Before I realized I was like, wait, did I turn my microphone back on? Or did I just blow my nose, call it a day, and then start talking like, sprained ankle talk. We'll be right with you, ma'am.
That smarts a bit.
I think they're here, guys. They are. Now. Oh, there's so many. The idea that I'll be able to kill more than one is pretty crazy. Okay.
Gotta warm up somehow.
Okay. They really don't have a clue what's going on, do they? I think that's all of them that are still here. Okay. Good. Yep. Worked exactly like I thought it would. Only one escaped. That's what I said, right, guys? Like, I was absolutely shocked that I got more than one. Okay. Really use some better legs, if I'm being honest here. She needs to get rid of these birds. Yeah, it's been bizarre, right? Like there's sometimes where it's like I play for I don't know how long, and I can't seem to hit anything. Stay on target. All right. So we've never talked, you and I. Huh. That is. I've never been up here at all. That is unusual. I'm going to go into the back corner here, though, and drop some birds. So we stop smelling and attracting wolves. I have gone into it up here with a wolf before, so. Alright, well, let's just use a knife. Yeah. Get ourselves a little bit of feathers. Be right back again with my voice. God, it just takes such a long time to get the feathers off those guys. Alright, drop some ptarmigan meat. Let's have a sip of water. No need to dehydrate ourselves while we're doing this. Well, I'll have to make some more water. But we got a nice little pile of fuel up there. Got that lockbox. I don't know if I've gotten the... Nope, not you. Yes, you. Do I have enough? I wonder. So we fixed our bedroll recently. Yeah, I'll have to have something to do while I cook up this ptarmigan. Sure, let's do it that way. Wait, do I have a... Oh, yeah, I do have a crappier... Let's use a crappy fire striker. Here we go. Gosh. Yeah, I wish my allergies were not quite so bad this evening, guys. I'm sure you do too. Let me keep cutting out. Alright, well, let's add fuel.
That's a good one.
Don't really need to carry that around too much. Or all these. I make them every day out there in the world. Boop. And... Yes. Can I make... I can't make broth yet. We need more water. Let's make 2 liters of water in this guy. And some more water in this guy. Water. Cook that up. Let's go grab our extra fuel.
Ow.
Yes. I'm just being cheap. I could just...
It's a bit. I'll make it.
I could fix her problem.
The sun is setting.
No, we don't have the memento key for this one. I have to remember when we're Coastal Highway again that I've got the... we got the pass for that... for the boat. Should have been working on birds. I'm pretty sure you can get those little bit of feathers off there in less than half an hour. You know? Like, I'm pretty sure.
I think I need to lay down.
Oh, no. Bird. Yep, bird. There we go. And let's make some broth, guys. Nice. How long is that going to take? 34 minutes. Perfect. Let's get another one. Got a little bit of feathers. Everyone helps, you know? Oh, people are like, well, what food allergies do you have? And I'm like, oh, no. I don't have those. I'm lucky. Because if you got allergies, all you want is environmental allergies. You don't want bloody food allergies. Like, my allergies are never lethal. Right? Like, yeah, stuffed up nose, and it's really irritating. But it's never deadly. It's never like, oh. But like, there are people out there like, if they get exposed to a peanut, they're in some serious, serious trouble. So he's like, oh boy, I hope that never happens with me. Alright, well, let's see what we get. Can we make more broth? Yes! But we can't make more broth after that. But there we go. There's our third brothing. And we got quite a few feathers off this bad boy. I think we can make that improvised down thingaroo. Can I make stew? I can, and I'm going to. Don't starve while you're making stew, though, please, miss. All right. Delightful. Delightful. All right, we got a little bit of time there. Let's make some bannock. And then you've got some nice bread to dip in your stew. It won't burn in the meantime, but let's get this last feather off this guy. Actually, you know what? I might have a tea before bed. Speaking of remedies. Like not like in a real life tea. Oh, I burned through all my water doing that though. Good things I saw that. God. Me and my words sometimes. Alright, well this'll knock her on her butt. She was tired before. Now she's gonna be completely exhausted. Let's make some porridge? No, we can't. We don't have the water. Let's just do a liter here. Drink some of it. Make another water. Let's make a porridge. We can throw a coal in there, I guess, for some extra time. I don't need 7. Yeah, run low on sticks anyway. Alright, let's eat this porridge. Got a piece of bannock for breakfast. And, we're not going to freeze to death in this cave at any time, so. It might get a little cold, but we won't die. Do I want another tea? Actually, let's make a tea and a breakfast porridge. If I've got it, yeah. And then crash out. Alright. I'm not going to drink the tea, I just want to make sure I have it. Okay, let's sleep for 8 hours. That'll take us through the coldest part of the night. But that bedroll is pretty darn good. It won't kill us. Won't even let us get cold. And how cold is it in here? 7 degrees. Beautiful. Alright. So, I got a feeling that if I sat up here and read that entire book about archery, it wouldn't help. Oh, it is actually. It does something. Okay. Yeah. Here's some water. So we got exactly what I wanted. We've got a whole bunch of stuff, and we've got ptarmigan down. like mad here. Let's just... I'm going to bite the bullet on that and stand here for an hour. It's just because we don't get ptarmigan at the coastal highway. So if I'm going back to coastal highway to make things... Alright, just 2 hours it is. Jeez. Alright, let's see how many of these things I got now. It should have been 12 plus, right? This thing. Yeah, we got 14 now. That's pretty good. That's a few repairs. A few nice things on the go there. We can make rabbit stew when we get down below if we need to. Ah, look at that, see? See, we've never been up here, so... It's part of the reason why there was no maple saplings available. How much time did I spend in Milton, though, this run? I should have gone to Milton at least once, right? We've gone to Hush River Valley. I'm sure of it, right? Yeah. I'll check in the journal when we get down. I'm going to watch in case, because if there's another ptarmigan up here, we're shooting it. I don't hear any. There's a deer. It'd be nice to have that supply of food here, but we can also go out there and kill that wolf. The wolf's a little more direct. Yes, through some miracle, I haven't missed a shot tonight. I hope that wolf's not the first one I do. Alright, here we go. So, drop those two. Like that. Go into this. Improve improvised installation. Let's make it. Let's just make it happen. Boom. Or something. It's on. It's on. Okay. It looks like it was cured. Okay. So we should go out and go hunting. I mean, we do have food here, but kind of saving it for if I get stuck and have to respawn, you know. I'll give it another shot. I've never had one. I've never had a cheat death successfully work. But I'm keeping like fire supplies at all my base locations. Wolf or deer? Let's go get the wolf. Gain some, close some distance here. And he'll turn around eventually. Ooh, sometimes he'll stop and sing. There we go. So that's not a meal right away. But there's archery 5, guys. Do we have deer over here? Something like that might be nice. Otherwise, we gotta head off and do some fishing or something. Yeah, it looks like. Okay. Let's go this way. We got the wolf. Sadly, he was shot while singing and then ran away. So, we don't have that wolf. Oh, the Dark Walker. Me and the Dark Walker. Well, last time I made the Dark Walker pancakes.
I can't feel my feet.
And what was it? We did like pretty much an Interloper. Not Interloper, but we didn't go inside. Right?
God, yeah. Freezing.
And I liked it too because I liked the Josh's because Joe was chiming in. Okay, well she's freezing. We're gonna have to go back in there. Yeah, I was like, all right, Dark Walker, here's your dinner. Like, did I set up a fire out back and leave meat there? No. There's this thing though.
I'll take it.
What the? All right, let's go inside. And then we'll come out. Hopefully that deer is here. But they sometimes take off. Like you'll see them when you're coming in, and then you don't see them again. Okay. Lovely. We don't need to walk around with this stuff, so we're gonna leave that behind. Eat a couple of cattails. Delicious. I'm sure it's delicious. We gotta get through some more flour, so we gotta make some more bannock at some point. Doing good in the oil. Yeah, we need some more wood. That's a lot of calories in a long time. But we need the wood, we need the cloth. Should drink something. Hopefully that deer's still here. I'll be more patient with him. And I have archery 5, so I can crouch shoot him. Or her. Depending on what deer we get. Oh look guys, a stick. Okay. That is a rabbit. Just in case anyone was wondering. No, that's a rabbit. That's not the big game I'm hunting. We could go get more broth up top here, possibly. Especially since I have crouch shooting. But if you miss, they scatter. Alright, come on, deer. Where are you? There it is. I just need one. We need a deer. The wolf did not come through. And the deer have a few more kilograms of weight on them. Is that a buck, though? No, it's just 2 does. 3 does. Look, guys, I just want one of you.
The cold is making my head feel thick.
Okay. Hopefully. Can we do that? Ooh, that'll be fun. Okay, yeah. Hopefully this tree does a little bit to break the wind. Just provide a wind break.
Come on, little fire.
That was the whole reason why I chose this deer at this tree, right? Was so that I could put up a wind block, as in a tree. How bad is it? It's bad. We need a piece of coal. There we go. Let's drink water. We have some. Okay. Let's grab a couple pieces of meat. Let's grab 3 pieces of meat. Yeah, it's nice that I could snag him around the tree, right?
Oh, I've never been so hungry in my life.
Meat. But the wind could change direction, and it already has. Oh, no, it hasn't. Good, good. The wind could still change direction, though. Don't ever count the wind out. 32 minutes. There we go. Boom. Ooh, gotta keep an eye on that, though. Carving up meat is hungry work, you know. Oh, that was terrifying. I thought I just ate some raw meat. And even with cooking 5, you can't do that. Not allowed. Alright, that's good. We're good for long enough to grab the hide. Yeah, I'm not sure if the wind would have let me get away with this. I kind of had to do that.
Feels like night is coming.
There we go. We got a little boost of our water. How much time we got on this? Okay. I'd like to put away my bow, but I'm also terrified to put away my bow. Because I might get attacked while doing this, right? We could get an aurora at any second, too. There we go. 34 minutes. We got a whole deer done, guys. And stayed warm doing it. We're warm, we're fed, we're watered. Don't have an aurora yet. And the wind has shifted. Okay. Boom. Guys, venison stew.
Lay down and a little sleep right here.
You're not having to sleep right here. I'm sorry, miss. You are cooking tons and tons of meat. Makes it so much better for later. Okay, we'll eat that. Exhausted. But doing okay. Doing okay. Exhausted, but doing okay. Oh no, stop. Okay. Alright. Okay, so a bit of a trudge, and we're going to smell good.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Okay, not you. There we go. We're taking this guy. Alright, here we go. Going home with the torch. Hopefully that's enough. And we can put our breakfast out on our porch, and then she can go to bed. And we have succeeded in our mission this particular episode, which was to go get some ptarmigan. I've got the improvised insulation stuff too. I should drink a coffee instead of being stingy with it, because that would mean I could sprint. But instead we'll just walk directly towards home, knowing that I killed, hopefully, the closest of the wolves. How badly? Two stinky bars is pretty bad. Better than 3, but you're still drawing them from quite a distance. So my favorite's the can, guys, the jerry can, and then the actual lantern fuel can. And the accelerant can that's got that crinkle to it. Click, 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 click. That's a good one. That reminds me of my childhood, too. It's wild, though, right? You don't even think, like, I doubt the cottages that I stayed at when I was 12. I doubt they're there.
Jeez, this is cold.
Like, it's such an inaccessible region, too, that it would make building there really difficult. And would make getting supplies there really difficult. So, hard to maintain really anything. And there was nothing special to the cabins that I was staying in. They were slightly better than the cabins at the back of the lake here. Like, not quite Mystery Lake Camp Office good, but not quite as bad as those. Something in between the two, you know? Someone with a couple of rooms, but really nothing. All right, here we go. There we go. That's not what I wanted to do, but anyway.
It's so cold.
All right, let's take this guy in with us. Yeah, not overly worried. Just going to cook this rabbit real quick. That's what we'll eat for bedtime snack.
Come on, little fire.
Yeah, they really did the sound really well in this game.
Perfect.
Yeah, we'll save this guy for later. Okay. He doesn't want us to put it in there, I guess. Or something. Something's going on there. It was glitching out. It's like, but sir, we have eating 5. Is that gonna work? Okay, okay, no, cancel. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Ah. Oh. Okay, I can still see. All right. Yeah, 4 liters. That's good for the day. Let's go. Sleep for 9. Yep, I'm off too, Janet. But thank you for stopping in, everyone. We're a little after 10 here. That's good. That's good. That's a good spot to stop. That 86 days, guys. So we're closing in on our naming day.
Getting a bit thirsty.
Drink a bit of this water. A little bit early. We'll make 1 arrow. Head out onto the porch. Eat some I don't want this stuff boiling and turning bad, so I can't put it here. I think the soup is fine because it's not open. But if I opened the soup and put it there and started a fire, I could probably burn the soup. Watch for that fun stuff. All right. Do we have a deer close to us? So I can scout it out, maybe? Doesn't look like. Alright, let's eat breakfast and we'll get her back in the house and call it an episode, guys. So much fun. Yeah, let's eat the soup. It's going to make her tired, but she's going to go to sleep anyway. Alright, let's head in. Yeah, so we're almost at naming day, guys. Almost at naming day. There we go. And then she'll be ready to get out there and thrash around some more. I think we're pretty much done here in Mystery Lake, just like that. Like, my objective was to come and get this stuff. This stuff specifically. And we got it. So we can head back. We got the feathers. We got the broth. It was just literally a broth run. And we pulled it off. I could pick this up. But I don't want to call the thing down on me or anything like that. Anyway, guys, good night. Thanks a lot for watching. And until next time, keep surviving. As always, thank you so much for spending your time with me. All right. Oh, no, that's not what I want to do. We want to quit. All right. Good night, guys.